Hello, guys. Um, Today we are going to discuss about quadratic equation. Okay, so what is this quadratic equation? So I have here a definition of a quadratic equation. A quadratic equation in one variable is an equation of the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Okay. Wherein your A, B, and C are real numbers and your A is not equal to 0. Okay. So, why is it that your A must not be equal to 0? Okay, your A must not be equal to 0 because if your A is equal to 0, then your equation will become a linear equation. Because a linear equation, the exponent or the highest exponent of a linear equation is 1. Okay. So in a quadratic equation or in an equation, if the highest exponent is 2, then it is called a quadratic equation. Okay. So your A, B, and C here, your A is the coefficient of x squared, your B is the coefficient of x, and your C is your constant. Okay. So I have here an examples of quadratic equation. Okay. Let me give you an examples of quadratic equation. Okay. So I have here three examples of quadratic equation. So number one, okay, we have x squared minus x plus 3 equals 0. Then number 2, we have 2x squared minus x equal to 0. And number 3 example is negative 3x squared plus 1 equals 0. So have you noticed that the exponent of your term is in descending order or in decreasing order? So here the exponent is 2, the exponent is 1, and 0 because this is only a constant, meaning there is no variable in your C. So your C is constant. Then another example, we have here 2x squared minus x equals 0. So the highest exponent here is still 2. Okay? And the last example, we have negative 3x squared plus 1 equals 0. So the highest exponent here is also 2. Okay. So if your equation equate in 0. So at the right side of your equation is equal to 0, and then it is in descending order or decreasing. So this is called standard form of quadratic equation. Okay? So I have here some exercises. So you're going to identify or determine what are the quadratic equation. Okay. So we have the direction. Determine which of these are quadratic equations. Okay, so number one, we have C is equal to 2 pi r. So this C equals 2 pi r. This is the circumference of a circle. Okay, number two, we have A equals pi r squared. Okay, so remember this is the area of a circle. Okay. So number three, we have x plus 3x equals 0. Then the other one, we have x squared minus 2x plus 1 equals 0. Then number five, we have 3x squared minus 5 equals 0. And the last one, we have 2x squared minus 5x plus 1 equals 0. Okay. So try to determine which of these are quadratic equations. Okay. Number one, is it a quadratic equation? Yes or no? Okay. So number one is not a quadratic equation. Okay. So the exponent here is 1. Okay. Look at the r. So your r, the exponent is 1. So meaning this is not a quadratic equation. Okay. Number two, pi r squared. Okay. What is the highest exponent? Okay. The highest exponent is 2, meaning this is a quadratic equation. Okay. Number three, x plus 3x equals 0. So here, if you're going to combine similar terms, okay, so this is similar terms because they have the same variable. So if we're going to combine the variables or the same variables, so it will become x plus 3x is equal to 4x. Okay? Equals 0. Still, this is not a quadratic equation. Okay, this is wrong. Next, we have x squared minus 2x plus 1 equals 0. Okay, quadratic or not? Of course, quadratic equation because the highest exponent is 2. Okay, this one. 3x squared minus 5 equals 0. Okay, so still this is a quadratic equation. Okay, and the last one, 2x squared minus 5x plus 1 equals 0. Okay, here, this is also a quadratic equation. Okay, so very simple. Very simple if you're going to identify the quadratic equation. Okay, so I have so many topics to be discussed after this quadratic equation. So please follow my discussion on my next videos because we're going now to find the roots of a quadratic equation. So there are many ways how to find the roots of quadratic equation. So you're going to find the roots by using factoring or by using completing the square or by extracting square root or by using the quadratic formula. So it is very easy. So just follow my videos and I will discuss to you step by step how to find the roots of a quadratic equation.